What's going on, Internet? TBH here on behalf of Illuminaughty.com, and I got Black with me. Say what up to the people.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Some of your internet's favorite casual anime viewers just got done checking out My Hero Academia, aka Boku No Hero, for all you manga tryhards out there. What episode we on? It's episode 5? You said what?
Yeah, the 5th one.
Right. We just got done watching the latest episode, the 5th episode, which is the conclusion to the second activity in the tournament arc, which is them racing around trying to grab each other's headbands.
Battle?
Yeah, the cavalry battle. The cavalry battle. Yeah, which they ride around. They ride around. They got Kyrie and shit. They ride around each other's backs trying to grab the headbands off of one another, which are worth different types of points. This episode, I gotta say, was lit. It was nothing but pure action, pretty much. Outside of like the last 2 minutes, but I really enjoyed this. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. We finally got to see Deku use his abilities. What did you like and dislike about this play?
I'm gonna address that. Use his abilities as in brushing away fire. Okay.
We'll get into it. We'll get into it.
At least he's making more of an attempt now, even though realistically it hardly was one. But he's been coasting by a lot. I will say once again that the pacing is great. It's been another good episode, but this man Deku has been coasting by throughout this tournament, and I really need him in the next event or next events to really turn up.
I agree with that. Matter of fact, at the end of the episode, it was a sign of him coasting by because he got saved by Dark Void, dude, Dark Crow, or whatever the hell his name is.
Let's just name him Raven.
Yeah, Raven. He got saved by Raven because he of course just mystically grabbed the headband when nobody was paying attention. What's the name? Let's see. What were some of the different powers that were on display in this tournament? What's a racing boy? What's his name?
Speed Racer.
Okay, the one speedster who's not in tune with the Speed Force.
He got exhaust pipes coming out his calves.
Right. He showed off his special ability in the second part, where he basically goes like the super speed mode, and then he grabs like a headband. I don't know.
Grabs a headband.
If that's his peak, I'm kind of disappointed by him. How do you feel about that?
Here's the thing. I like the ability, but it kind of makes sense because he's new. Like, remember, like they're still training, so hopefully he can get better. Hopefully, but like I like the fact that people do have like secret abilities that I haven't told anyone about, and they can excel in their limits. I like that. I like that because it doesn't make anyone seem too overpowered.
This is true.
And I like the fact that they are still in training. His ability though was interesting. I like the fact that like he goes super fast, but he can't move afterwards. There's a give and take. It's a reward risk system, and it works for me personally. I like it.
Okay. I guess I don't know. I guess because we watch The Flash. It's like this motherfucker. Yeah. He be traveling through time and changing the timeline all the time, and this guy can, maybe I don't even know if he can break the sound barrier. I don't know what. I don't know what his speed level is.
He had nitros basically.
Yeah. He's got Fast and the Furious, the Fate of the Furious, and his damn ankles and shit. We saw what's the name finally kind of come out of his element. This entire, I would say, the first season.
The tape elbow guy.
This guy. What were you gonna say about that?
Hey, bro, he turned up, bro. He used his tape that one time.
Hold on. What? Demon Girl. What is she? What is her ability?
Pink.
The pink shit. She spits like cum out or something, bro. What is that?
She spurts out acid from her body parts. It's acid.
Does it burn people?
It can melt stuff. Yeah.
It looked like she was just skeeting everywhere. Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
I love I-chan legit roasted the entire team. Nigga said elbow guy and raccoon eyes.
Right. He didn't care. He's just like, whatever. We just trying to win.
Yep.
What's her name?
Before though? whatever.
Who was gonna say whose ability did I like? I don't remember. I will say what
Raven?
No, not Raven, but I will talk about his ability because it's like they showed everybody's abilities. It was a lot to take in this episode. Then they revealed Raven's weakness is when he attacks. If he gets attacked by like thunder or lightning or something like that, it makes his
light attacks make his shadow weak.
Yeah, it makes him scared, which I thought was weird because I didn't realize that the actual.
Well, that's
Raven
his direct
had
weakness. Yeah, could talk. No, the thing is, it's actually a demon possessing him.
Okay.
In one episode, yeah. So it's like some demon possessing him. How in a world full of superheroes is there demons possessing him? I'm not gonna ask, but you know, it's there. And yeah, he's strong at nighttime where it's darker and he can be more aggressive. And during the light, like during daylight hours, he's weaker. And that makes sense to me. I guess the shadow light makes you weaker because you could like dissolve.
All right.
Yeah.
My man was going full blown retard trying to protect him. Lightning Boy on Deku's side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who else's abilities were there? What old boy? We found out old boy can copy other people's abilities. He's basically Kakashi. Yeah, from Class B. He's Kakashi of the show. Although I thought it was cool that he could copy until they explained his weakness. He can only last for 5 minutes.
One ability for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's kind of.
It's not practical.
It's not. Yeah, it's not practical as a superhero because that means you better hope your fight lasts 5 minutes. Yeah, so he seemed like he was going to be a problem last episode. He seemed like he was an intelligent person who's trying to make up for the weakness of his quirk. But I can't see him really excelling to the top of the class.
He did his role for this arc.
Basically,
he was out. He
was Zabuza.
Yeah. No, that's too much credit. I can't give him a Zabuza. I'd give him let's say Haku. I'll give him Haku.
Okay. What about old boy? Towards the end of the episode, we found out that he was at the top of the class. He came in like third. The one with the purple hair. We didn't see him all episode.
No, yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, he just won. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, how? Like, we legit see everyone else struggle, but the mystery behind his quirk, that's probably what they're trying to get us at. Where in later episodes, I didn't like the fact that we didn't see any way or shape or form how he got his headbands, but whatever. But once again, I do like how they showed off like everybody's quirk and how they comboed well together. I like the electric dude when he went full blown retard afterwards.
I wish these shonens, like, I understand it's a shonen trope, but can we change the tradition and make it the flashbacks? This man had like 7 flashbacks in the span of one punch.
None. Let me tell you the one I hate the most. So like Deku is reaching for Icy Hut's headband that he just took, right? And then he has a flashback of the girl that can make things gravitate. And I was like, okay, that would make sense. And then it's like, why do you care about the support chick? And she's not even part of your class, and you just met her like you met her like 12 minutes ago? Come on, bro.
Right.
Or the crow, Raven. Why do you care about Raven? I mean, he's in your class, but still. You just, like, the worst part is their conversation was literally at the start of the episode. So it's like, why?
I think the highlight of the episode too is fucking old boy Fireboy. He calls ice and fire. He calls them icy fire hard. What do you
icy hot?
Icy hot. Yeah, like how we call them icy hot condom. I was like, did they watch our videos? I was like, what the fuck?
I love that.
I thought that was funny. So that's one of those things that's like, if you see the dubbed episode, I don't want to hear anybody in the comment section complain anymore that we call them icy hot head condom, because they called him in the show. So.
They solidified it. It's
right. He's icy.
Moving on.
He's icy hot. How about the actual ending to the episode when we got to see All Might meet up with the icy hot Endeavor? Yeah, I feel like there's some type of rivalry going on there. Like, what do you think?
Oh no, there is. They said Endeavor is the second best hero to All Might. So like, I already see the relationship between, like, you know, what's my man's name, Deku, and Icy Hot. So it's like
Endeavor's basically
I'm sure
Kevin
Endeavor
Durant.
wants to be number one.
He's Kevin Durant in All Might LeBron.
I guess, yeah. Did you say Kevin Durant's the second best in the league?
In terms of all-around scoring, yeah.
Okay. I respect that then. Yeah. There's nothing mixed about basketball. But yeah, we were talking about this. I like Endeavor's character design, but I just find it funny at the same time. He has a fire mustache. Like, I'm not describing his mustache, but I am. Like, it's legit fire.
I think that's just their way of telling you, like, he's so powerful, his fucking face is on fire. Like, like don't fuck. Like, I get that vibe. Don't fuck with Endeavor, basically.
Like, how does he kiss his wife? Like,
he doesn't. One thing I do like about Endeavor, like they're kind of hinting towards too, is he gives me the vibe that he's like a renegade Commander Shepard. He's not like your typical All Might or regular superhero where it's like, oh, I'm going to help it. He seems like a bit of an asshole. That like
seems like extreme.
He seems more of on the anti-hero side, which is what I like.
If anything, the very least, very strict and uptight and professional.
Right. Like he's basically a badass, and he's like, get on my level. Like,
would be. I'm trying to think. Like I want to, like, you know how like Kakashi doesn't really goof around like that. He does at times, but like I'm trying to think of someone that's like always serious in anime. Like kind of like Vegeta. Like Vegeta is like always serious, and you don't want to be on his bad side. That's like the vibe I'm getting. Where it's like, yo, don't talk to me. Every day is a bad day for me. Right. And it could be even worse for you. I really want to know why Icy Hot doesn't use his, like what his father made him do that he doesn't want to use his abilities.
Yeah,
I mean, of course you can read the manga, but I don't care enough to read.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the episode when Deku came after him, his magic hand put the fire out in his forearm. And then Icy Hot Condom Head was upset that he even lit on fire in the first place, and he said that he was disappointed in himself because the moment he felt out of control, he panicked and went on fire. So I want to know why he promised himself to only use the cold side.
The sad part about that too is he's really limiting himself as a hero.
Right.
You can only use one side to fight with. Like that was already exploited in the show, so
not only that, but he easily could be the strongest out of everybody. He's already one of the top classmates, but he could easily be stronger than everybody else because with chemistry, it's like if you combine extreme heat with extreme cold, that creates a what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just gonna say a dynamic where like it makes it feel like you got fucking what's the word? Not gangrene. Frostbite, and then it's like you're burning at the same. He could do a lot of damage basically because you're combining. You know how when it's like super cold outside and then you go indoors and your skin starts to hurt. Yeah. It's like that. It's like you can't do one or the other so quickly. And I feel like he could do way more damage if he actually utilized both abilities to their full potential.
He really has. I feel like the ice can be used offensive. Actually, both abilities can be used offensively and defensively. You can melt things coming towards you or block it with ice, as well as super projectile ice freeze people. Like he really is this man's the LeBron of this man's the LeBron of this team. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna put my headband over my left eye and I can't see.
He's arguably the only classmate that's actually OP, and he doesn't want to be OP for some reason.
I kind of like that. Well, yeah, I kind of like that. At least, like...
I just want to know why, though.
Yeah, I do want to know why. But I do like the fact that he has this inner struggle that does need to be explored more. Because, once again, he easily could be this unexplained OP character, but he chooses to be more higher than average.
Right.
I like him a lot.
So, where do you see... Where do you see episode 6 going then now that we're done with the cavalry?
I don't see them going into the next event. I think it's going to be a talking episode.
For real? I would be disappointed. Maybe. Like I want to see I want the third and final event to be them throwing hands. 1v1s, 2v2s, I don't care. Like I want to see some straight up fighting now.
No, I think the thing is you got to slow it down with the pacing because we just got done with this event. So there has to be more dialogue and more backstory and exposition around other characters. Remember, at the end of this episode, All Might and Endeavor met up, as well as Deku and Icy Hot. So of course, like I hope they each have like a good 2-minute, 3-minute conversation. So let's say at the bare minimum 4 minutes to like give backstory what's happening. Then they got to explain the rules of the next event. I think it's gonna be an exposition episode, really.
Yeah, now that I think about it, you're right. But yeah, I want them to explain, because I mean we've been sitting here gushing over the Endeavor All Might rivalry. What about why did Icy Hot Condom even pull Deku aside in the first place?
Yeah, actually.
That's a question that needs to be answered. Like, what's his problem with Deku?
And All Might.
Right. How would you rate this episode? Were you thoroughly entertained or not?
I was thoroughly entertained. I won't say it's the best episode, but once again, they're not slowing down with the pacing. It's pretty good. I find myself liking it. Like, one thing about this anime, like this season, except for episode 1, there has yet to be a dead scene in the anime, and a dead scene meaning a scene in there that doesn't actually move the story or the plot along. And there has yet to be a scene where it's like, why is this happening? You know,
basically you're saying it's the opposite of Naruto. There's no filler. Like, it's just getting to the point, which I appreciate, because ain't nobody got all day.
Basically.
Yeah, I was entertained. I can't complain about it. It's almost weird that I can't really complain about too much.
I really just want to see it. Like, I really wanted to see like Endeavor and All Might throw hands, but like, you know, that can only last for like 30 minutes at most.
Right.
Before All Might gets bodied.
You think maybe Ald or whatever will expose All Might's weakness? Because nobody knows except for Deku. Yeah, Endeavor, my bad. Yeah.
No, the teachers also know about his condition.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think he'll want to go out like that. I think his pride would best him, because I feel like his pride would be like, yo, I want to prove that I'm the best to everybody, not just be like, hey, yo, I'm better than him because he's dying. I wanted it to be, I'm sure he wants it to be, I'm better than him because I'm legit the best and I work hard, I'm strong, and my mustache is on fire, hate on me.
I feel that. So yeah, this is definitely a 3 out of 10 for this episode. Not playing. What? Overall, I think we both enjoyed the episode. Funimation continues to impress with their weekly. Yeah, with their weekly releases. They're staying on schedule with the sub, which I appreciate. The dub community really appreciates. You know, I told y'all when I first came into this anime shit, I was gonna get in there. I was gonna get us some rights. I talked to Funimation. I said we need the episodes the week of when they release on sub, and they said we got you. So, you know, that didn't really happen, but I like to think that happened. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. Did you guys enjoy episode 5 of season 2 My Hero Academia? Where do you guys want to see the show go? Let us know your predictions in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the like button, and we're gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.